Hello guys, and welcome to the Bitcoin Tender YouTube channel. Guys, before I start with my video, I just want to tell you a quick few things about myself because this is a new channel and I'm sure that, if you're gonna be watching a video, you would want to know who's making these videos. So basically, I will not ask you for money. I will not post links down in the description. I'm not trying to shill you coins. I'm not trying to give you referral things and sign up bonuses. Okay, I don't need your money. I don't want it. My knowledge is for free, and anyone who is looking for advice or market updates, this kind of thing. Um, I have experience, like working experience in crypto. I had the Ethereum farm. Okay, I've been trading for 6 years, and you can trust my knowledge. Basically, I won't shill you. I won't give you the hype and hopium. I'm not a YouTube influencer like these crypto influencers. Okay, so whatever I tell you, it's going to be a realistic outlook. I will talk about Bitcoin and Bitcoin only. I don't talk about altcoins, and to be honest, I don't care about altcoins. So don't ask me to check for altcoins. I kind of speak slow. That's what the my friends and family say. So if you want to speed run this video, just put it on 2x by all means. You're not going to miss anything. And also, very importantly, check out my first video. So yesterday's video. Okay, I will update you. I will try to update you on a daily basis, but if I can't, I will try to make it as frequently as I can. On yesterday's video, I was talking a little bit about, like, if you're a crypto beginner, how you can trade, some golden rules, and what to do, what not to do, basically. And I talk about the economy and the stock market too. And in yesterday's video, I told you my expectations. So let me get into it. So guys, we got the CPI data out. Okay, first we got the PPI data, and that was yesterday, and now we got the CPI data. Okay, and yesterday, okay, we got a huge dump. Let me show you on the 4 hourly. Let me show you on the 4 hourly. So we got a huge wick down to 88,900. But if you watch yesterday's video, I told you that we will never close a 3-day candle outside of the Bollinger Band support area. We can wick below it, but we will never close below it. Okay, guys? I told you about the bull run, how we never close it, like wick above, basically. If you want to see the details, just watch yesterday's video about the concept of how Bollinger Bands work. So we got that huge dump, right? And then we initially we got like a reactionary bounce. And then people just kept on buying. We started going higher. And then yesterday we got the PPI data. We were here. We got the PPI data. We shot up. Okay, we shot up. And then we wanted to go more. You can see it from the wick here. We actually tried to go higher, but then bears were like, hey guys, wait up. Let's get the CPI first, and then we'll act upon it. And this monstrous candle that you see here, from like 96,800 all the way up to 99,000, guys, that was when the CPI data was released. Okay, it was just a single huge candle. Look at this. Which one was it? This one, yeah. It just pumped. And I told you yesterday, if the CPI also comes lower, I'm expecting an all-time high for Bitcoin and the stock market. But guys, the bullishness that I have, this is actually short term. Okay, long term, I'm actually bearish. The market thinks, oh, if the inflation is coming down, the Fed will cut rates. This is why they are bullish. Okay, and it's not a wrong thought for the markets. It's actually a correct thought, because they're thinking if the rates go down, then less people will be incentivized to hold dollars, and if the dollar value goes down, then the asset you're trading against it will go up. Okay, that's why they're pumping the markets now, basically. And not only that, you need to understand the concept of like quantitative tightening and easing. If the Fed reduce rates, people will spend more. They're gonna use their credit cards more. They're gonna get loans, you know, maybe house mortgages. You see what I mean? So the markets rallied to this, which is a normal reaction. I expected that. Um, but in the long term, once more data starts to come, guys, people will, like the Wall Street people, they will realize, or like the retail, they will realize, people, the inflation is coming down not because of the right policies exactly, because they were already very late to increase the rates. It's coming down mostly because like the economy is actually falling apart. Like USA, it's a net importing country, so if people are not spending, the economy will start to crumble, guys. Okay, so you actually, uh, you need to give people in this country credit, or else the economies will start falling apart. Okay, and the solution for USA is not going to be quantitative tightening. It's just going to be like they just need to keep on strengthening their economy to a level where they can always pay off their debts. Okay, because like so far they're not a net exporter. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So long term, I'm actually bearish, guys, but I think this rally might take us to a all-time high until Trump, until Fed, until earnings season. So far, what we know with the earnings is that only the energy sector, I believe, is bad. But banks are now, they're the first ones to release their earnings, and their earnings seems to be very strong, guys. Okay, their earnings seems to be very strong. Like J.P. Morgan, they had like the best quarter ever yet. So the market is rallying to this. You can also see this with the S&P daily chart. Look at this. Today, S&P also got like this is, yeah, this is like the CPI. Okay, S&P pumped, I don't know, like 60 points after the S&P, the CPI report. Guys, that's it's like this is insane. Um, I don't think I do believe that they want, like the market's gonna want to test this trend line. That's for sure. I don't want to say for sure, but I really believe that we will test this trend line. Okay, this is the trend line that we've been coming down from since the all-time high. If we're strong, we're gonna definitely like just punch through it, and then I think S&P, we will make an all-time high around like 6,300 to 6,350 by February. Okay, like around here. And guys, that's when more data will start coming in. Like, and when we get those new and revised jobless claims, whatever, like people are gonna realize the economy, guys, it's not actually doing so good. So I think that's gonna be the blow off top, and we're just gonna start coming down from then on. It's sad, but hey, if you're a trader, you can always make money both ways. So Bitcoin, my initial targets, guys. um, if we don't have like a bad market catalyst, like a black swan type of news, I think we're just gonna keep going higher. If not, then I think we'll come down to test the support once more and then like break out. But if there's no bad news, guys, my first target is 100 and what's gonna be, well, it's gonna be this trend line. Okay, where is it? Where is it? It should be in 3 day. Guys, I think I lost my trend line, but basically I can show it to you here. Okay, it's not that important. Oh, it's here. Let me show you. So guys, we hit the trend line. Okay, this is very crucial now. Now Bitcoin, since Bitcoin hit the trend line from the all-time high, but the S&P didn't, I think we might go sideways, guys, until S&P tests its own trend line that I showed you, because I think the S&P they're going to want to reach that point. Okay, so let's see what the S&P does. Let's see what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin, it already hit the trend line from the all-time high, so you can expect a lot of short traders coming in from here. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna dump, but we might get a slight pullback, guys. Okay, so if you like leverage trading, look, we also have like bearish indications here. It might take us a little bit down to like maybe 96,000, 97,000 area, only if S&P goes sideways, guys. Okay, the market will be incentivized to short right now because we hit the trend line. We were already very pumped. Okay, we already pumped like 15%. A little bit of a pullback before we test this trend line again, like something like this. That would be healthy. I actually had this drawing. I'll show you in the next video. I took a screenshot of it. I was expecting actually Bitcoin. I was expecting Bitcoin to come down, dip, test twice, fail, go down, and then come out. That's my expectation. That was my expectation. But guys, we will see. We're gonna see what happens. This looks like a crazy W pattern. I mean, if we would go above it, it would be very nice. Besides this, guys, I don't have fancy indicators. Okay, I don't use fancy indicators. I don't do crazy chart technical analysis. Just need to follow stocks and the economy. I keep telling people, Bitcoin is an altcoin to stocks. Okay, just always don't forget that Bitcoin is an altcoin. Okay, the global equity market is $111 trillion, and Bitcoin is just 2 trillion. It's gonna pump harder. It's gonna dump harder. Okay, I always say this basically. Just keep that in mind. Whatever the stocks do, Bitcoin will follow. It will just follow at a like more percentage. It will pump harder and dump harder basically. So guys, keep that in mind. I will update you hopefully tomorrow. All right. Don't get over leveraged, guys. Okay, if you're new to trading, don't leverage to trade at all. If you want a spot trade, I would try to DCA from here down to like 96,000 basically, maybe midway of the CPI pump. So like here 97K. Okay, we might come down to test 97,200. It's kind of seems far fetched from this chart, but it's not too much, guys. It's just like $2,000. Okay, we already went up. We already went up $11,000 from the bottom here, basically. So, yeah, guys. I think I will conclude my video now. If you have questions, please write it in the comments. I will answer them. I can even make a video about them. If you want to learn about crypto trading and how to trade and how to leverage trade and how to spot trade, and I can make a separate video for you discussing about all of these things, what you need to look out for, and how you can actually grow your assets instead of liquidating your account. I will teach you all of them, but in order to do this, I would need to know what you need. So write it down in the comments, and I will make a video for you guys. Okay, take care today.